friggin' struggles just to friggin' go live. Like, I don't understand. So, what's up? This is the weekly motivational tarot forecast. This tarot forecast is especially focused upon moving forward. So, connecting with spirit and looking more towards our future rather than bringing up things from the past, right? We brought up these things from the past before because it was necessary in order to remove it from our energy. And now since we've brought it up and we've been experiencing these situations again, we can heal any outdated situations from our past. Hey sis, what's up? Yo, did you see what happened? I did like 2 lives already. It was like the first one, that was my fault because I forgot to plug in my webcam. And I have this like clip thing on the regular webcam that comes with the Mac. And so it was just black and I didn't know why. I'm like sitting here, I'm like, what is going on? The whole time it wasn't even plugged in. So, it is what it is. That's my past. Like, I'm a little bit doofy from the past. I'm doofy now too, but like, I accept it. And then a second time, I don't know what happened. That shit froze. But, it is what it is. Anyways, besides the point, this is going to be a tarot forecast, like I was saying, more centered upon moving up and forward, right? And in order to do that, we had to release those demons, pull them up, experience them, and wash them out, or throw them away, however you want to say it. But we're cleansing. A lot of these past situations came up, probably towards October because that's the time for it mostly. Up and forward, moving up all day. That's what we got to do always. Learn how to release any energy that's heavy and holding us down. And all of that has to do with is your emotions. And we all have emotions. Like, I don't want people to feel like, oh my gosh, I can't have emotions. No, on either extreme, it's an issue. If you don't have emotions, then you're a flipping lost soul. If you have too much emotions, you're a lost spirit. So it has to be balanced between the two. You know what I'm saying? And then we can move up from there. So, as usual, I'm going to start with the fire energy first. So I'll do Aries, Leo, then Sagittarius, then I'll do Taurus, Virgo, then Cap, and then so on. So I'm going to also use the angel cards for a divine motivational message, and then I'll pull from the regular tarot here. So let's get started. I'm going to start with Aries. You can apply this to your Aries sun sign, your moon sign. Oh, yeah. Before I actually get started, I know those curtains look a little bit like, I hate those curtains. So I decided to take some stuff out of my room and sort of like move, my stuff, like any of my art supplies, I call it, any of my crafting supplies, my artless supplies, I basically bringing it down in this room, just to conserve some space as well and to kind of start over and rebuild in here. And so, yeah, so just mentioning that. So that's why the wall is like all plain and stuff. And I don't like that curtain. I'm removing that. I don't know. I didn't put it up. I didn't put that up there. All right, so Aries. Tia knows she was over here yesterday. She saw these curtains and stuff. We were supposed to move this stuff together, but you know us, we just keep talking. We didn't even get shit done yesterday. We got like one clip for the I Can Win music video, but it's all good. We're gonna get it done. So anyways, let me tune into the energies. Fire. So fire is very helpful when it comes to moving forward and tuning in with the spirit. the combination of this of the fire energy and the water energy, it helps in balancing out the soul and the spirit. And then the air element is very important too, because it helps almost like quicking up that process. It helps to speed it up. And then the earth element helps to ground us. So all the elements are very important. We need all the elements. Don't ever think one element's better than the other. Fire is just motivation. A lot of people, they like motivation because it makes you feel good, like to live and stuff. But it also feels good to feel a connection to stuff. A lot of times fire energy could just feel good in the moment, but they don't necessarily feel connected to anything for a long term. So keep that in mind. Aries, sun sign, Aries, moon sign, or Aries, rising sign. This is going to be your tarot forecast for this week. Spirit, what are those divine messages that the zodiac sign of Aries needs to receive at this time? All right, so 2 cards flipped out. All right, we got here the Emperor card, card number 4, and we also got this Ego card. So with the Emperor card, it's Archangel Michael. It reads organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. And then card number 15, which is Archangel Jophiel, it reads a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things and negative fear-based thoughts. So basically it looks like, the ego card is something from the past that needs to be released. And then this 4 card, this Emperor card, will help so that the energy is far more balanced and secure within the Emperor energy, within organization and structure of the self, without all the heaviness of the ego. So keep that in mind. All right, let's get more of those divine messages. Damn, yo, this is all loud and stuff that I'm hitting on here. Hold up. Ow. Let's use this or something. My bad. But like, I don't know why it bothers me. It's all extra loud. There we go. Should I put it on the whole thing? Yeah, I'll put it on the whole thing. Come on. I don't even like this color. Man, it doesn't matter. Oh, hold up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like this is bad, but it's not. It's good. We're transforming. My bad. I found my tapestry. I do apologize. All right, we good. I found this. Put this here. Set this up. All right, we good. Sorry, Aries. Sorry, you may be having some disruptions that you have to improvise because it happened during your reading. So that's probably what you're dealing with at this time. And that's good. It's good to improvise as well. So anyways, back to Aries. Spirit, what is the rest of those divine messages that the zodiac sign of Aries shall receive at this time? All right, so this card wants to pop out. Boom, Emperor again. So yeah, definitely need to focus more on structure, organization skills, and possibly taking and giving direction. All right, you got yourself 6 of Pentacles here. 6 of Pentacles, my bad, my light is bright. 6 of Pentacles. So structured work, structured works, structured service, helping helping others, and also um Seven of Swords. So all right, you got Seven of Swords. And be careful with how you're receiving money and how you may be given money or something like that. Knight of Pentacles here. So with the Knight of Pentacles, it looks like you're trying to direct, organize, work, and where money is coming in and going to. But there's an ego issue. So if you're dealing from situations in the past where you felt like you weren't in control of your resources and the way that you were receiving money, like maybe you experienced situations where things were not fair, stop it. Stop. Just let it go. You're not in that same situation anymore, obviously, because we're moving towards the future. So at the end of the day, drop that ego and stop trying to control where resources and money with this Six of Pentacles. If you can't see it, look up the Six of Pentacles card. Matter of fact, let me turn down the lamp. I'm gonna turn this down so y'all can see the card. So there's no confusion. Oh no, that's not no Six of Pentacles. All right, boom. Six of Pentacles is a little bit better. This room's a lot brighter than my room upstairs. So anyways, be careful with who you're receiving resources from, but also there's a possibility that things are being dished out, right? So you may be receiving money or money may be flashed at you. So let's say you're going out on a date with somebody or something that you like. You may be flashing money at them to kind of like, pull them in. And then they really don't even have that money. So you gotta be careful. Like it's like stuff like that. Like you gotta double check. Like, oh shit, did they really put in that amount of money for me or whatever it is? It looks like it's something to do with a business that you may own or a structural system. I'm also seeing that some Aries need to move past their wrongdoing in the past. Some Aries, that's a situation that they're dealing with. But so you got to release your sins. That's it. You got to release, and I don't want to say sins, just release that karma. Okay, however you think about it, things you don't want anymore, you got to find a way to remove it. So a lot of Aries right now are still stuck in the past. And I don't like that for you guys because that's not the time right now. We're moving into 2020 and we had all these months for you to release that energy from the past. I don't understand why you'd still be holding on to it. Or there's some sort of miscommunications and this is a common occurrence. Why are you keep miscommunicating? Just stop. Just stop it. Let's all just be honest here with each other. And look what's coming. Knight of Pentacles is coming. You have a Knight of Pentacles coming. If you just release all this crap from the past, and then you can come back to the Emperor energy. You have to let this control with the ego energy, let that go first, and then you receive, right? And then after you receive, boom, you transform back into a better Emperor. It's simple. That's it. So that's for Aries. And then we're going to do Leo next. So it's going to be Leo sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign for this week. All right. Got the renewal card number 20. And this is Archangel Jeremiel. I cannot pronounce these things. Jeremiel. Yeah. So it's card number 20. It says review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. It's time to move into a new direction. All right, Leo. So at this time, you're definitely trying to remove any sort of prejudgments from the past. You could have a situation from the past return back to you for an opportunity, right? But this time, both energies, so whatever that opportunity is, plus yourself, y'all have transformed. So that's the reason why this energy is coming back towards your way at this time. Pardon me, I need a sip of water. Damn, y'all, I barely even have any. Hold on. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing. There could be something that you can rejudge, reevaluate, or you're getting the opportunity to rejudge or reevaluate a situation. All right, so we're going to get more of those divine messages for the zodiac sign of Leo. Again, you can apply this to your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign at this time. All right, so Leos have the Eight of Pentacles. Very great card for this period of time. So it looks like you're restructuring your life at this time. You could be going back to study something. It doesn't necessarily mean traditional school. It just means that you could be going back to do some sort of research. This is the research card a lot of times, the Eight of Pentacles. So that could be something that you're thinking about doing. Maybe you're reevaluating something. You could be trying to change up what you've already built. Two of Swords here that you also received. So it looks like you may have been experiencing a situation where you're at odds. You're at, I don't want to say crossroads, but you're not sure which direction to go, and you kind of been ignoring it and putting it on hold. Maybe you don't know which course to take, which research opportunity you want to do, or something like that, like which school you want to go to if you're thinking about going back to school. Oh yeah, a lot of Leos, if you're in college or something like that, or any type of school, you could have an opportunity to be reevaluated. So maybe if you're on a waiting list or something like that, you may get a contact where somebody may tell you, hey, we want to have an interview with you because we have a couple other people, on a waiting list, and we want to see, what you're about a little bit more so that they can make that final decision between you and another person possibly. That's just an example as to how a reading like this could play out for someone like that. Four of Cups here. So one thing that needs to be removed from the past is not taking new opportunities because you already feel like you know what something's all about. You're regretful of doing such things, it looks like. You feel sort of regretful for not being able to take certain opportunities. The Tower card's here. So what I'm seeing is there's something you want to rebuild. This is the future. This is the future. You already know what's coming, Leos. You already know what's coming. You know that this tower is coming to sort of shake things up and cause a disruption. That's why you're already thinking about rebuilding or doing some research or going back to school, because you know that something does not have a foundation that's strong enough for you anymore. So with that being said, throughout this week, you're going to be motivated to focus on what you need to do and to make a decision. That's what I'm pretty much seeing. When it comes to you not feeling like you're in the mood to take particular opportunities, maybe that's just when it comes to love right now. You're not in the mood. That's probably what that has to do with. You're not in the mood for that. That's pretty much what I'm seeing for Leo. You're also not in the mood for people who don't know how to make a decision or something like that, maybe. People that are too indecisive, or this is how people see you. It just depends. So that's what I'm seeing for Leo. Again, the focal point, well, the focal point is this renewal card. You may have another opportunity coming to you, but you're trying to move forward, you're trying to rebuild, restructure things, align your chakras. Maybe this always reminds me of chakras, even though there's like 7 chakras and this is the 8, but there's a bunch of chakras actually, but it's besides the point. All right, we're going to be moving on to Sagittarius now. This is Sagittarius sun sign, Sagittarius moon sign, and Sagittarius rising. All right. So, all right, Sagittarius. What are those divine messages that you need to receive at this time? Let's see. Oops. All right, Sag, you got the 13 card, the release card. So you're in tuned with this vibration of releasing so that you can rise. So you pretty much got card number 13, Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. All right, it's card number 13 right there. All right, so chill. Let's get the rest of those divine messages for Sagittarius. This is the Scorpio card, by the way. Card number 13. The death card. But I like the release card. I like that better. So anyways, 10 of Wands here. You're doing too much. Release it. With the 10 of Wands, you feel a need to feel responsible. You like responsibility. Lovers, you got the Lovers card here. So you could be in a relationship that just has too many responsibilities. I'm also seeing you got too many relationships. Like you're relatable to too much energy. There's a need to kind of narrow it down, perhaps. Or let's see, 2 of Wands. So you already know this. You already know that you kind of scattered. And because you know this, you've actually narrowed it down to 2 options, but you're at crossroads. So you're not sure which direction you want to go because you see flaws in both situations, but you see benefits in both situations. And that's normal. That's the way it's supposed to be. Nothing's going to be perfect. So oh, you got the Hierophant. All right. This is religious energy, or perhaps a situation where you would be signing paperwork or like some sort of documents or something like that. But in general, this could be a marriage as well. So you could be involved in a situation in which you're married or something like that. Or it looks like you just could be in a religious-based marriage. It looks like it's from your past though. So you don't have to hold on to all that weight. You're holding on to a lot of stress right now. I think this week you're actually going to be releasing a lot of that energy. If you've been feeling like tensed up, like you've been having a lot of tension within your body, that energy is going to come into a balance. You're really actually just balancing out the masculine and feminine principles within your soul and spirit at this time. And that's the reason why you had all that tension and whatnot. Your body just kind of wasn't used to like all that new energy. How do I say this on a practical level? Like, almost think of it as your body took in like too much mucus from being like sick and stuff, because that's how you get sick. Your body gets inflamed, like an organ gets inflamed, it causes mucus to build up, and then that mucus causes inflammation, and then that's why we get like a runny nose and stuff like that. And we catch a cold or whatever sometimes too, but a lot of times a body part is just transforming. It's trying to release the germs or something that we picked up from the stuff we eat, the energy we're surrounded by, whatever it be, and it causes you know, either trapped inflammation or movable inflammation. When the inflammation becomes movable, the mucus starts to release out of your body. We release this through we could work out, we can work up a sweat, we can pee it out, we can, do the number two, like whatever you want to call it. But that's how the mucus gets released from our body. And that's why we have to like wash our clothes and all stuff, because that's what's releasing from our body all the time, like water and mucus. So that's what was going on. Your body was just rebalancing. But other Sagittariuses were actually just undergoing some sort of relationship difficulties also. And that's what's in their past. And they've finally been releasing these issues within their relationship and moving on into an opportunity towards a new philosophy, possibly. Some Sagittarius has actually decided to pick up on a new philosophy, and others decided that they wanted to move into a new direction within their relationship or something like that. That's it. That's what I'm seeing for Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius is naturally have that motivated energy. So, I think that was like motivational enough. You're releasing energy so that you can move forward. So that's great. All right, so that was the fire signs. I'm going to now move on to the earth signs, starting with Taurus. So Taurus, sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign. I don't know why, but it's like suddenly a lot just went on my mind right now. And I'm trying to like, see, I'm doing this reading because I'm going through the same energies I'm releasing too. So it's like, it's weird. It's like when I'm doing these readings, I'm like coming into the energy of the readings and stuff. It's like weird. But anyways, besides the point, let me get to the readings. Let me get back. So it's Taurus, right? So Taurus is feeling pretty good right now, since we have like Venus and Cap. Even though Venus and Cap is not really the best energy, but it's like it is what it is. We gotta go through the vibrations, right? It's here for a reason. And then we got Jupiter and Cap. Yo, stuff is kind of rough right now, because Venus is still in Cap, right? I think it is. Yo, this is actually kind of rough. Like, it's not rough. It's just kind of, I don't know. I've been all right. Like, I really haven't been bad, though. Like, I've been okay. But then again, I already have Saturn conjunct Mars anyway, so it don't make a difference in my life anyway. Getting through roadblocks on a day-to-day. All right, Taurus. Spirit, can you please provide those messages for the zodiac sign? Taurus, sun sign, moon sign, rising. Sun sign, moon sign, rising, Taurus. Unity, card number 5, Archangel Sandalphon. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. This is basically the Hierophant card in angel oracle form. So soul groups or spirit groups, it doesn't matter. Like, really, like what it's called. It's just you're connecting back with people that you feel like you know. You ever meet somebody and you don't even know them yet, but you feel very connected to them? That's because they're from your past life, usually. Like, I swear, my mom, I think in a past life, I was the mother and she was the daughter. And then this time it's like reversed. It's like weird. Spirit, what are those divine messages that Taurus needs to receive at this time? So, Taurus, you could be focusing on feeling a sense of value within your organizations, groups, and possibly any sort of religious belongingness that you have at this time. All right. First card here, received. Oh my God, it's reverse. I don't even like reversals. You got the Knight of Cups. Why did this happen? All right. That's my fault. You got the Knight of Cups first. So you could be getting into a new love situation, possibly. Maybe you feel connected to somebody, you've been dating them, and you two have the same like religious connection. On the other hand, it could be where you two have different religious beliefs, and suddenly you actually feel more connected to the belief system of this new person who has come into your life. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the water energy here, or fire sign with this Queen of Wands that you just received. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And these could be the people that you're dealing with within the organization that you're feeling connected to. You could be dealing with someone who's younger, maybe, or all right, so somebody who's like a mid-age type of person, but like early mid-age. So Knights are like people that are my age. I'm 27. So like think of somebody who's like around my age for Knights. Queens oftentimes are a little bit older, but it really don't matter because I'm 27, but I'm really like 900 spiritually speaking. So it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying sometimes when you need a physical representation, that's what the Knights are. And then the pages usually have like a childish type of energy. And I'm like 5 years old too. So, all right. Speaking of pages, Page of Pentacles, you're dealing with all these people. This could be an earth sign though. This could be Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn individual. And I'm seeing you also have a couple of these opportunities at this time. Oh, damn, this card came out quick. All right, so Three of Swords. So, all right, I'm seeing what's going on actually. In the past, you've been involved in groups that have kind of shattered your sense of identity and your sense of belongingness in the past. Because this Three of Swords here that you received, this is a betrayal card. This is also a card where you could have been involved in a relationship with somebody, and most likely is this Knight of Cups, because the cups oftentimes are connected to like dating energy, but you know all the court cards are, but in general, like Knight of Cups is really like new romance and interest. You know what I'm saying? Because the person's like mysterious, you're still getting to know them, and that energy is there for all that hype. But in general, it looks like you're like interested in somebody, and then there's another person who kind of intervenes in the situation, and then another person who intervenes in the situation. But it's all done like in a sneaky manner, and it kind of like ruined the relationship that you were always having. So you could have like a bad relationship or a bad memory when it comes to groups, connections to groups, and also especially religion. Like some Tauruses have a huge problem with religion because they feel like these religions prevent them from having the true love that they want. So that energy is being released because at this time you finally have connected with a new sense of purpose with another type of philosophy, possibly like another belief. I'm also seeing too that some Tauruses have like 3 leaders, like three like religious leaders or something like that that they may follow, and there could be some sort of beef between them or something like that with the three of hearts. What I call this three of hearts? God damn, I'm like the three of swords. I'm over here thinking I'm playing cards and stuff. The three of swords, yeah. So there just could be a situation like that going on. I'm also seeing that you have a lot of people who influence you a little bit too much. So maybe you're actually tuning more into your own sense of identity when it comes to what you want to believe at this time, if that makes sense. Like in the past, if you notice that too many people's opinions and stuff, it kind of caused you to feel a sense of betrayal in your life. So now you finally decided, okay, you know what? I'm actually a lot more confident in just like knowing what I want to do and what my purpose is rather than depending upon all these outside opinions. It hasn't done anything for me in the past. So now you're kind of feeling more confident in knowing yourself rather than depending on other people. You're also releasing a fear from the past disappointments when you depended on people who claim to be like a preacher or a religious leader or somebody like a guide or a mentor. So that's what I'm seeing. Like right now, you're more tuned into what you want to do when it comes to what you believe, and connecting with whatever groups that you want to connect with and feeling a sense of value within these groups. Depending less upon others, you could have opportunities to mentor others, possibly, like I was saying, and or this could be vice versa for Taurus, sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Virgo next. So Virgo, sun, moon, and rising sign. All right, Spirit, what are those divine messages that the zodiac sign Virgo needs to receive at this time? All right. So Virgos, you got the Sun card. So it's card number 19, Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. So pretty much at this time, you could be feeling a sense of vitality. All right. Yo, I'm at soup right now, yo. Got a good card. All right, let me chill. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. You could just be feeling more connected to the environment outside, maybe too. Like you could be going out for a little bit, not partying or anything like that, but enjoying nature. I don't know, maybe you live in Florida, maybe you live in Cali, maybe you live in a warm state. It doesn't even matter. Sometimes we could just get better curtains or something like that. Like maybe you got dark curtains and now you decided to open the curtains up, and now there's a bunch of light in your room. I wish I could do that. There's too many trees over here. All right. Oh, look at that. The irony. The moon card. So, this is a beautiful balance here. It's like a transformation in the area of vitality by connecting with the more deeper emotions and feelings. King of Cups, you could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Likely to be a Pisces with the moon card, as the moon card is connected to Pisces. I know in astrology is connected to Cancer, but for some reason in tarot, wait, is it like that? I know for some reason my birthday is connected to the moon card. You can find out your birthday tarot card. You can go on Google and like type in like what's your birthday tarot card. They give you like 2 if you know your birth time as well. So anyways, the Empress. So with the Empress card, you are definitely planting seeds, but I feel like you've done this already in the past. But at the same time, since you've been releasing these old emotional insecurities, right? You now have created more space to nurture new things that are going to give you a sense of value with the Empress. So it's going to give you a sense of value. That's good. All right, let's get one more card. Some Virgos are trying to get pregnant because of the Empress card here. Now, do not assume because I'm a flipping Virgo rising that this is about me, okay? Because I'm not getting pregnant. I'm just saying, because sometimes there's like misunderstandings. These readings do not resonate with everyone all the time. They resonate with people at a different level. I'm planting spiritual seeds, okay? Some people may be planting physical seeds. That would be like a baby, or maybe they're actually planting a real plant or a flower or something like that, or a garden. There's different types of gardens. Knight of Pentacles, you could be receiving a opportunity at this time. You could also be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. This could be yourself. But it looks like a responsible opportunity or something that's going to be practical in your life. It could be a new job, or it could be a exchange of money, but it doesn't look like an exchange. It looks more like a present or a gift or just like somebody's handing an opportunity over to you because of what you've created. You grew something, you planted something, and now it's in the process of you planting more and growing. That's the best way I can explain it. And some sort of light is about to be shed upon that area in your life. And this is, again, as long as you did the work of clearing out insecurities, you definitely now transformed into this more mature state. But if you have not been releasing certain insecurities, that's fine. It's just at this time, you need to kind of speed it up and do that, because I'm telling you, these opportunities are coming to you and you're going to miss them if you don't release this energy. Because if you don't release the energy, you're not going to see it. That's why, because the energies, all that extra energy you're carrying is going to block what is coming towards your way. You're not even going to have time to deal with the new stuff because you're still holding on to the old stuff. So don't do that. I wouldn't advise you to, but you can do whatever you want, but I wouldn't do that. Release that energy so that you can get those new opportunities and expand and grow and transform. All right. Capricorn. Sun, moon, or rising sign. All right, Cap. What are those divine messages that you need to receive at this time? Spirit, what are the divine messages that Capricorn shall receive at this time? All right, this card, it wants to jump out. So jump out. All right, you got card number 20. This is the renewal card. All right, it's connected to judgment. So basically, Archangel Jeremiel, whatever, review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So you could have a second opportunity into something, but you also have another opportunity to reevaluate a situation from the past. Maybe you already have done this and you've been trying to release yourself from this, actually. Or if you've noticed that the opportunity from the past has actually evolved, then maybe you two could connect because you evolved too. So you got the 5 of Swords here. So be careful with underhanded tactics and kind of cowards in your life. Definitely, you got cowards in your life. You got the Emperor card here. You're trying to take on new organizations and new direction, but there's a coward in your life, whether it be you or other people, but you could just be learning this by association. At the same time, it's just that there could literally be someone in your life who's very overly controlling, and they communicate in a way that sort of it's one of those things like they communicate in a way as if they won all the time, so they make you feel less sense of value. This is just what the Five of Swords card is in general, without the Emperor card. The Emperor card just adds like that times two. King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign individual. They could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be a person in your life. I'm not sure if they're separate from the Emperor or if they are the Emperor, but it looks like, since this is a Capricorn reading, I'm going to say that you are an Emperor, but you're dealing with an Emperor. So it's like kind of weird. That's the reason why you're probably in that Five of Swords energy. But, at the end of the day, that's like a mirrored situation right there. So you've been obtaining a lot of growth. You got the Ten of Cups here. So you're definitely feeling a sense of connection to a family, a spiritual group, or you feel a sense of connection with your current family situation, or you're currently feeling a sense of happiness, bliss, abundance in the area of emotions and feelings. Like you currently feel connected to something on a level in which you feel like it kind of enhances your emotions, your positive emotions and feelings. Also too, there could be a situation where, how do I say it? How do I say this? How do I say this? Like you could be able to evaluate certain things and see how it's leveling up to, oh snap, when the heck Javier came in here? What's good? You could be trying to reevaluate certain things and trying to see if it actually matches your dreams and your goals. Because there could be someone in your life, they could be a fire sign individual. They came into your life at this time, and it looks like they are living their dreams or something like that. And you feel connected to this energy at this time. Like you feel very connected to the vision. They understand your vision and your imagination. You're also trying to reevaluate other people, places, environments, and situations to see if it matches your vision, your dreams, and your goal. If you two, or you in that environment, whatever it be, person, place, or a thing, if it actually is connected to your soul purpose. Because at the end of the day, everybody got a soul. Everybody got purpose. So you cleaned out that energy and now you can get more clarity there. So you got more clarity. So that's good. You got more clarity. In the past, people made fun of you for it. Screw it. Throw it out. Don't matter. People make fun of people for things all the time. You never know why. Some people are jealous. Some people just have problems. And some people just have problems. You get over it. Like they got to get over what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I can never really tell when people are making fun of me, to be honest. I always think people are making fun of me, so I don't even care anymore. I just be like, okay, I don't know what's going on. Like, but it doesn't stop me from moving forward. We should always just move forward. Don't allow that stuff to hold you back. Like when we were kids, it kind of messed things up because you had to go to school. Like you had to go to school. You had to sit in class and you knew all these people were going to crack on you. But it's like now you don't even got to deal with them. You don't even got to. And if you do, it's at a distance or something like that. Or, like through email or, temporarily at work. Like hopefully if it's like a job and you're in a cubicle together, I hope you're not in a cubicle together. I hope you have a separate office from those people. But I always use, the energy of those negative experiences to make me want to just do better. So I could be like, ha, like, oh, you laughed at me. Now I'm laughing at you. Like, that's what you got to do. Don't let it bring you down. Make it bring you up. Like, if you make fun of me, I'm telling you, I manifest so quickly because I'd be like, what? Now I'm gonna flip and do extra better. Like, that's how I think. All right, I'm gonna shut up. We did the earth signs. So we are at the air signs now. Yo, I talk too much. I really never shut up. This card going to pop out, but I'm not going to be using it, but it popped out. So you know what? I am going to use it. I'm going to use it. It's the Chariot card number 7, Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower, public recognition. So a lot of Geminis, this is Gemini, sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, you are moving towards that energy. You're moving towards that direction. You're allowing spirit to guide you towards a victorious situation. Spirit, what is the divine message that Gemini shall receive? I'm pulling 2 for you because I just feel like I should pull another because I didn't really say any. I didn't specify it was Gemini. Like I felt the energy, but y'all didn't know. 20, card number 20, renewal card. So yeah, at this time, it looks like we're all pretty much reevaluating a situation or we're granted a second opportunity. Um, so review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a different direction. Archangel Jeremiel again. And we're going to get the rest of those divine messages for Gemini, sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. Something could be speeding towards your way to give you a second chance, Geminis. On the other hand, you're speeding towards your victory to be be reviewed, be reevaluated in a situation, or you want a second chance in a situation. You're granted that opportunity at this time. All right, Spirit, what are the rest of the divine messages that Gemini shall receive at this time? All right. Oh my gosh. Hierophant. So you're reevaluating a situation that has to do with maybe a religious figure or if you sign some sort of documents or something like that, like maybe you have an opportunity to redo the paperwork or you have an opportunity to become something. Like maybe some Geminis want to become like a priest or a pastor, all those different things. I don't know the difference between all reverend and all that stuff. 8 of Pentacles. Maybe you're changing religions. Research, reevaluation. Some Geminis want to go back to school. Yo, I wish you can go to school to be a spiritual scientist. Yo, that'd be cool. Like, oh yeah, I'm Guru Jojo, spiritual scientist. That'd be dope, yo. Knight of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign person. They could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this could be some sort of passion that's installed in you at this time. Or somebody could be coming. Be careful. They could be kind of like distracting you from what you're trying to rebuild at this time. So be careful because these people sometimes they're in and out. Like, you know what I'm saying? They kind of want what they want. They distract you and stuff. And then it's like there's no structure. So you're trying to build structure right now, right? You got that 8 of Pentacles. I'm thinking too, you could have already released this person from your life. Or maybe this is that opportunity that you want, because you have a chance to renew a situation. So since you have that chance, in other words, you have a chance to reevaluate a situation and receive a second chance. So with that being said, you could just be all right. So some Geminis are like rebuilding something because they know that this opportunity is coming towards them and they want to have that structural system prepared. So you're actually preparing right now. You're preparing. You're preparing to do a ceremony or a presentation or something like that. So you got the Lovers card here. And it looks like some Geminis are actually getting married, I think. Yeah, some Geminis are getting married with this Lovers card here. So Okay, so maybe some want to propose and they might have redid their ring or something like that. I forgot what it's called, where people have like an old ring that somebody has given them from the past, and they sort of like restructure the ring for a new relationship or something like that. That could be what you're doing. On the other hand, some Geminis feel like they met their like twin flame. Um, I didn't mean to say it like that. I just twin flames are just like a weird thing for me. But anyways, it's besides the point. That could be what's going on. Like reconnecting with somebody who in the past it didn't work out. They're like returning and you've already been like getting yourself back together. Some Geminis, y'all been working out, yo. Y'all have been not playing around in the gym. Like you ready. Like some Geminis really study astrology and they really, really know that they were supposed to be working out because at this time around this date, this person about to return. So they've been working out. Like that's cute though. That's cute. But I'm trying to figure out why you got the Hierophant here though, working out. Maybe this is like a philosophy type of workout. So a lot of Geminis are doing yoga at this time. Boom. And you want to do maybe partner yoga or something like that, or nah, you just started doing yoga because the other person does yoga and they're returning and you're good, like you started working out so you could show them your moves. Like it looks fun. Geminis is about to have a lot of fun right now. That's cool. So anyways, all right, so we're gonna do Libra next. Okay, so this is going to be for Libra sun sign, Libra moon sign, and Libra rising sign. Life experience card number 16. Archangel Shamuel. It says a significant life change, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. So this is connected to the Tower card. So basically, in the past, you've been releasing outdated structures to prevent the Tower card from coming in. So just to prevent your structure from breaking down. This is as simple as a windstorm comes or, a rainstorm, whatever it is. And is your structure strong enough to keep up in the harsher weathers? All right, Libra, let's get the rest of those divine messages. All right, this card popped out so far. The Empress card. This is actually connected to Libra energy. So you're definitely planting some new seeds. So it looks like something might have not held up as you wanted it to be. And now you have an opportunity to plant new seeds. So you're actually looking at your situations in a more positive way. Like, oh, this gone? All right, so I'm going to start this then. But it looks like it's responsibly. It's not just kind of like scattered and all over the place. It's actually like thought through. Some Libras have an opportunity to become pregnant if that was something that you wanted to do. It just seems like if you did this, though, you're kind of trying to figure out if you can really work that into your current lifestyle. If you have the structure for that. Like, do you have the structure and the foundation in order for you to actually have a child or children? While other Libras are just finding out, I don't want to be the one to break the news, but congrats. Some Libras are actually finding out they're pregnant. You got the 8 of Wands here. So swift communications coming in at this time. Some Libras are just a little bit like, chill out, make sure if you don't want to get pregnant, you should use protection because you kind of like are, like you don't mind it right now to be more intimate. So just make sure you're protecting yourself. You got 8 of Pentacles here. So you've been reevaluating your past as well as it relates to the seeds that you've planted, and then you kind of seen what direction this energy has gone to, which it looks like it wasn't really the best because it didn't stand up too well with the life experience card, which is connected to the tower card. So, when you had those shakeups, you realize like, wow, these shakeups, they really bring threat to what I have here, the structure that I have here. So it looks like you kind of just been waiting around and like looking at it rather than moving. But now with this 8 of Wands, rather than just sitting here and looking at it, like looking at it ain't gonna help it grow. I heard you could talk to your plants though and it helps it grow. I don't know how true it is. But my point being is that now you're finally deciding to make moves. So let's get the last card. All right. All right, so you got Page of Cups. Yeah, a lot of Libras. The situation you pregnant, you pregnant, you pregnant, and it could be with a water sign individual, or you could be dealing with. So some Libras are pregnant, but they don't have like the structure, the home, the money right now to have a child. So this is shaking up your foundation, but you're bringing a new world into this life. I mean, you're bringing a new life to this world. I said it backwards. You could kind of think of it the other way too, but you're bringing a new life into this world. That's a beautiful thing. So congrats. I know you're a little bit worried right now. We gonna figure it out. It's okay. Besides that, other Libras are dealing with a situation where they are currently trying to build a new foundation in their life, and they've built like a business for themselves, or perhaps some Libras work in a particular industry in which they need like a lot of clients, and they're receiving a lot of clients at this time because this card often has to do with receiving a lot of something. So it looks like at this time, if you have a business, if you work in an industry where you would have like consultations and stuff like that. That's what I mean, like clients and stuff. You're receiving a lot of business right now. The business is doing well. And there's something new that's coming because whatever like you've been sitting around waiting for a long time, there's like something new that's coming up that you can do, and that's maybe the reason why you're receiving so much new business and stuff. Like you might have changed the preferences of your business, and that's the reason why you're receiving more now. And this is something that shook up your life because you had to change what you were comfortable with. And but this is good because now you're receiving more clients. It just requires you to kind of come out your comfort zone a little bit, is what I'm seeing at this time for you, Libra. All right, so I'm going to be doing Aquarius next, and this could be applied to Aquarius sun sign, moon sign, or Aquarius rising sign. So Spirit, what are those divine messages the zodiac sign of Aquarius shall receive at this time? All right, Aquarius, what are those messages? All right. All right, Aquarius received the Emperor card, Archangel Michael card number 4, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So for Aquarius is at this time, you're trying to gain more structure in your life. Perhaps you're trying to give direction or receive direction from someone that you can trust, or you're trying to become that trustworthy leader for people to take direction from. You're rebuilding and organizing in your life at this time, Aquarius. So let's get the rest of those divine messages for you. All right, star card. This is the Aquarius card. So you're definitely connected to your spirit guides at this time. On a more practical level, you feel the need to provide a service to a large amount of people. So this could be stuff like a hospital, like, just where you're providing a service to a lot of people, to the collective in some way. Um, you could be in charge of this. You could be the leader, the manager, the boss. Three of cups, maybe you're a party host or something like that, or you're the manager of an event, like an event planner or something like that. You could be giving out guidance to people as well. Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, this is the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with an Aries, not goddamn Scorpio. Maybe a Scorpio, since I said it. I meant to say Aries, Sag, or Leo though. But with the Three of Cups, it could be a Scorpio. But anyways, it looks like, yeah, I think you're the leader of this group, of this party or this club, whatever it is that you're in. Two of Cups. All right, so some Aquariuses are actually in a relationship, but they're in an unconventional relationship. At the same time, other Aquariuses are involved in a situation where they could be well known. And you also have like this relationship that you're trying to balance out with, the services that you need to provide for your work that you do, or whatever it is that you do that causes you to be well known. At the same time, other Aquariuses are seeing more into their future and their goals possibly manifesting at this time. Their higher goals, those goals that they're long reaching. You're like, oh man, like one day. You're kind of seeing that, like, oh snap, this could actually become real, because you found a way to organize this energy at this time with this Emperor card. You've been asserting yourself more, creatively speaking. Maybe you're hanging around creative people a lot, and this is helping you to manifest your goals as well. And then you could be getting into a business partnership of some sort, or you're in your dream relationship, like you found your dream partner or something like that, is what I'm seeing. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing for Aquarius. Like, you're in tuned with a higher vibration, higher goals, bigger goals, and you found people that are like-minded in this, and it's helping you to manifest more so now at this time. So that's great. I felt like that was real short, I'm sorry, but it was like really like straight to the point, pretty much. The star card's a great card at the end of the day. A lot of times, this is going to cause you to feel more determined to like meditate and maybe do like tarot readings and stuff like that, or just look into some future plans that you may want to get into because you feel like you could do something bigger. You could be like seeing your wishes coming true at this time, things like that. So that was Aquarius. I'm now going to be moving on to the water sign. So I'm starting with Cancer first. This is Cancer sun sign, Cancer moon sign, or Cancer rising sign for this week. Spirit, what are those divine messages that the zodiac sign of Cancer shall receive at this time? All right, so Cancer. You got the Empress card, card number 3, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So you got the Empress card too. So I think 2 other signs got the Empress card. Libra was one of them. I don't remember the other one right now. But in general, you're definitely planting some new seeds, and maybe you release some old, outdated seeds that you no longer need. that you no longer need. All right, so Six of Wands. All right, so with Six of Wands here, you could feel victorious in a situation, or there could be someone around you maybe that's receiving some sort of recognition. But it looks like this is most likely yourself, since it's connected to the Empress card and something that it looks like that you've built. So you got the Five of Pentacles here. So it looks like, in the past, you're releasing an energy of feeling sort of like you don't belong, or feeling outcasted from society in some way. Four of Swords. So you also could be stuck in a contemplative period of time. Um, or in the past, you just were in your head a lot about a situation because of that feeling of not belonging. And that could be what you're releasing so that you can build, like, plant new seeds. Okay, if it's not that, then you need to release some sort of energy, and you need to kind of come out of that contemplation mode, because it's kind of holding you back from some sort of victory in your life at this time. Oh my gosh, Cancer, you're going to get 5 cards because 2 other ones flipped out. So, all right, so it looks like the Death card and the King of Pentacles. So with these cards received here, right, it looks like you could be dealing with an earth sign person. They could be a Taurus, they could be a Capricorn, or they could be a Virgo. In general, it looks like there's a transformation of that person or that energy within yourself. So any sense of security, value, any sense of responsibility, practicality that you have on your day-to-day basis, whether this be a person that you depend on, whether this be a business that you depend on, it looks like there's some sort of transformation of that energy at this time for you. And this is what's allowing you to be able to be the Empress after this energy kind of releases itself. This could be a person in your life, most likely an earth sign individual, or somebody who's very practical and has a lot of resources or something like that. Like they kind of, yeah, they have a lot of resources, and maybe they're trying to help or something like that. They're trying to help you move away from this type of situation in which you, or this is you, this could be you, or this could be a person in your life where you're moving away from some feeling of homelessness, a feeling of homelessness or physical homelessness. But it looks like, okay, if some cancers are dealing with a physical homelessness situation, you're good, is what I'm seeing. You're good. You got an opportunity. You've been waiting. You've been almost like on a wait list. You've been waiting. And finally, there's some sort of victorious situation coming towards you. On the other hand, some cancers were in a relationship and you feel like you're at a distance from this person. Like you feel like you two are not close enough, or you feel like you're segregation and stuff, or you feel like, so some could be dealing with like an issue with race, religion, that's the reason why there's an issue, or some could be dealing with same-sex situations, some could be dealing with like a cultural difference, like some sort of indifference, and that's why you two kind of separated, but you've been kind of like on a break and you've been thinking about it, and then for some reason, I don't know, like somebody comes in, swoops in with some stability and money and cash or something like that, and boom, like you transform out of a situation. This could be you again or another person, but it looks like you're just in general on a broad dynamic getting over a situation in which you felt like a sense of homelessness, like you did not belong, or separation from someone or something, or life in general. You've been contemplating on it, boom, you're good. Transformation, rebirth, security, structure. That's pretty much what I'm seeing for you at this time, Cancer. So We're going to be doing Scorpio next. Scorpio. So Scorpio, sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. This is the reading for you for this week, the motivational forecast, Scorpio. Scorpio! All right, Spirit, what are those divine messages that Scorpio shows us for this time? All right, Scorpio. The moon card. Card number 18. So you could be connecting with, a Cancer or Pisces type of person or something like that. I'm pretty sure the moon card in tarot, I really thought it was connected to Pisces, but now I'm having like a brain fart or whatever you call it. But this is card number 18, Archangel Haniel, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So at the end of the day, it's connected with water, psychic energy. And you're pretty much, releasing insecurities. That's what you've been doing this past couple of weeks and months, possibly just releasing past issues. And now you're coming into new things. So if not, then this is what needs to be done ASAP. This is like a second chance. Like, you haven't released that energy yet? Oh, you better get started now. That's what it's like right now, You're getting that extra. You get like an extension. That's basically what's going on. You get an extension if you haven't been doing your work. Seven of Swords. So there could be something left behind, missing information. Oh, another card popped out here. The Star card. So something could be missing or left behind. And it could be kind of getting in the way of, so at least in the past, there was a scatteredness. Your energy was too scattered because you were too focused upon things manifesting. Like with the Star card, like you kind of was focusing more on like, almost like, okay, I'm thinking I want $1,000. Like, let me just think about it so it can manifest. Like you were kind of missing some information. Like you were kind of misinformed of how like things work. But at the same time, on the other hand, there could just be, so you got the World card here too. So there could just be a situation where you could be doing a lot now in order to help you get towards your goals for the future. So for like the Star card, right? You're trying to manifest and you're trying to move towards big goals that you have. But your way of doing it is kind of by being a little bit all over the place. Gregarious, sort of, but this is actually a Gemini card. I think it's like Moon in Gemini, if I'm not mistaken, the Seven of Swords. So it's not really like being socially gregarious. It's just having like a lot of thoughts. And this is happening because you're connecting with your spirit guides. That's the only reason why you're having all those thoughts. So you could be thinking one thing and then all of a sudden you're thinking something else. And you're just transforming. Because remember, psychic insights is the Moon card. You're transforming right now. So now that energy is coming in, you're finally going to be able to utilize it. And then with the World card here, this is a new structure. So you're coming into a new structure at this time. Welcome to the psychic life. Some Scorpios, y'all finally got through. Like, you passed the gates. So you're gonna be having like psychic visions and stuff now, and all that. So you could have been kind of going through a difficult time, like And that's all it was. You're just gaining psychic insights and stuff. Um, Getting that psychic upgrade. Damn, yo, there's a good name for this, but I don't know if Tia's still here because she got work in the morning. But I forgot, she said it once, what it's called. There's like a name for it, but I just can't remember right now. All right, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new structure, a new opportunity for you at this time. If you haven't already been offered this opportunity, it's kind of like coming in. You probably already kind of see it, like you see it coming in. A new job, perhaps, a new home, maybe in a dream home or something like that. What else? What else? What else? It's something new. Look, it's something new, yo. World card, Ace of Pentacles. So there's something new coming in, and it's giving you a sense of security, structure, foundation, new resource or something like that. New. That's what I'm going to say. It's new, and it's going to give you a sense of structure and stability. Maybe it's in like your psychic abilities and stuff like that. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing pretty much at this time for Scorpio. So the last sign is Pisces, all right? All right, Pisces. I'm like cracking up right now too because low key, like the reading just kind of happened, like right now. Like I'm like, where's Tia at, yo? That's kind of like the Seven of Swords, so it's just kind of funny though. But anyways, besides the point. So water signs. I mean, not water signs, Pisces. Well, we are on water signs, but specifically Pisces. So this could be Pisces rising, moon, or your sun sign. Spirit, what are those divine messages that the zodiac sign of Pisces shall receive at this time? All right, so Pisces got the moon card too. So card number 18, Archangel Hanael, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So basically, you're in a situation where you could be releasing past insecurities, past hardships, like all that negative energy is being removed from your karmic purpose. You already served that energy. So now your soul is coming into a space of not a new identity, but of a higher sense of identity. What do I mean by that? I just mean like it's lighter. The energy is lighter. All right, so Spirit, what are the rest of those divine messages that Pisces shall receive? All right, Pisces got the Page of Cups. Could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be yourself. Youthful, creative individual. We're not using that because it's too many cards. All right. King of Cups too. Well, you got the Page and the King of Cups. So you could be dealing with another water sign person. They could be older than you, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But I'm also seeing that you're dealing with insecurities from your childhood because it looks like you could be older, but like you could just be like in tune with your youthfulness or something like that. Or you're just dealing with like a younger water sign person. All right, you got the Three of Cups here. So with the Three of Cups, there could be situations that involve like parties, get-togethers. Be careful with gossiping. Also, too, there could be people like after this same person, but it could also just be like you have interest in two different people, and one could be younger, one could be older. But it looks like there's like three people in a situation where it's like something weird going on, but I don't know like exactly what that is there. But it's like some sort of insecurities. Oh, Ace of Cups. Shit. Damn, yo, why is all this water in this reading? Like, chill. Now, water is good, but goddamn. Speaking of water, um, damn, I barely have any water. But this reading has a whole lot of water. Um, some Pisces have a lot of options at this time. Others are attending a baptism, maybe, or they're just like purifying themselves in some way. On the other hand, I'm seeing that Pisces could be dealing with a situation where they have like these social groups or these like social circles, whatever it be, and there is motives for love. Like some Pisces are in some situations that like they're getting offers of love. Um, Others are offering out love to others. Like this is a great time to kind of send that offer of extension of love. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a good time because you have that energy completely in this reading. But the only issue with it is that I'm telling you, it looks almost like people are going after the same people and stuff. So it's just kind of weird because y'all could be friends too. Because like a lot of times this is like you chilling with your friends. And just be careful. Be careful because weird stuff could happen. You don't want that. You don't want that. But at the same time, who am I to tell you? Who am I to tell you what to do? Some Pisces are dealing with situations from the past in which they've had friends trying to get with their friend or something like that. And it kind of caused like disruption in the social circle, the relationship. But now this energy has passed and there's a renewed sense of love coming your way. A renewed sense of love. That's what I'm seeing for this reading. What else? If any Pisces have children at this time, they could be throwing like a party or something for their child, like, and they're just like a little bit worried. But they were like a little bit too strict on the child or something like that with these parties, and they had to release that moon energy, is what I'm seeing. And finally, like they allowed their child to have the party or something like that. Other Pisces have like little gatherings in their home. Like I forgot, there used to be this like group that people used to have like at their homes and stuff. I guess like all little groups do that. Like, but whatever. It just looks like you could be having like a little group session within your home environment right now, or this is something that you do in general, and it could just be like a good little party. Like you could be having like a wine tasting or something like that. You're more social right now at this time, Pisces. You feel socially connected to others, emotionally connected to others in a social way, emotionally social, something like that. Like, the people you're connecting with, the people that you're socializing with, you feel an emotional connection with them because you guys have gone through the same crap with the moon card here, and you feel psychic connections to people coming into your life right now. Other Pisces are starting a new relationship. Like you guys only went on like one date and then it stopped short or something like that. And now you're trying to, have a more mature relationship. I only say that Page of Cups oftentimes is like that. Like it's like relationships that might have ended early or something, or they're just now starting. It's like real fresh. And an Ace of Cups too. Fresh opportunities that involve the emotions and feelings, creativity. Other Pisces are just drinking too much. And maybe that's something you need to do at this time. I don't know. But because maybe you just need to, no, I don't want to say that though. Like I really don't. Like I really don't agree with like drinking, to be honest. I never say it, but it's not really good at all. So I hate to say it like that, but it's just not good. I've seen how people get when they drink, and it's just not cool. Like, so now if you was just like a magical person and somehow like nobody gives a shit when you drink because you don't really switch up, which I never heard of that, then that's different. But if you do have a drinking problem, this is what needs to be released at this time, is what I'm seeing in this reading. Because it looks like, you're a party person, you party a lot with people, and you drink too much. And that's the thing, is it's not really you. You actually don't have a problem. It's just the people you hang around, you have no choice. Because remember, Pisces soak up the energy of whoever they're around the most. Pisces energy. And we all have Pisces energy in us, but I'm just saying, if you're a Pisces, you got to be very careful of the people that you interact with and that you entertain, because they influence your habits. But I'm seeing too, with the Page of Cups and the King of Cups, you're learning how to balance your bad habit. So, like, the Page of Cups kind of just goes and indulges because it's that youthful energy. The King of Cups could have been what you've been transforming into, where you have actual limits. You've set boundaries for yourself. I hope that's what you're doing, because that's going to help you move forward. If you have those bad habits, you're holding on to some emotional issues, and it's going to be difficult to move towards your spirit, move towards your purpose. So keep that in mind. I'm done, yo. Peace out. No, I'm playing. I'm not gonna do that quick. But no. Yeah, so that's all the readings for this week. I hope this was helpful, hopeful, and yeah, that's it. I haven't been feeling an offering has been dying because I've just been feeling more. Yeah, a lot of times too, when you're transforming from a situation that you might have like been having a bad habit in or whatever, you'll notice that for some reason your body just don't really want it anymore. And then a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll kind of like do more. Don't do more. Like, if you notice that you're doing something that in the past it was like making you feel good, and now you're doing it again and you feel like, what the heck, ain't shit, I don't really feel good about this. Like, I know it can be scary because there was like one time where it felt good, or you felt like connected to that substance, those people, that environment, whatever it is. Like, it doesn't only have to be drinking. It could be anything. Like, in my past, I've been addicted to candy. Like, bad. Y'all don't know. Like, extreme eating in candy. I'm not even playing with you. I'm a child. And like, to the point where I've had so many goddamn dental fillings and cavities and shit. Like, all my other friends be like, oh, I don't have any cavities. And it's like, every time I go to the dentist. And you know what really stopped me from eating candy? I still eat candy, but what kind of slowed me down from eating like candy, because I would eat the worst candies too, like the ones you got to crack, like the goddamn candy, and it messes up your teeth. And first, the candy store moved out of the mall, and that kind of like messed things up. But they got Amazon. Like, I typed it in Google, I found it on Amazon. But then, anyways, I get to the point, like, what really stopped me from eating so much garbage, candy specifically, was I got a root canal. I got a root canal. It was a wrap. It wasn't that bad, but I'd rather not have to experience the situation. Like, it actually really wasn't that bad. It really didn't hurt at all. It was just annoying to sit there for so goddamn long in like these like weird positions where they have like crap in your mouth. That's what I hate. I hate getting the goddamn needle that they stick in your friggin' back of your mouth. That shit hurts, yo. And then they keep going. Like, ugh, that should just be, I'd be like, yo, hurry up. And then your lip all crooked and shit after, because half of your face is numb, and they got all this crap up in your mouth the whole time, mouth all positioned in weird ways. You friggin' saliva dripping down your friggin' chin and shit, and it like, no, I said, hell no, I ain't eating this goddamn candy no more. Nope. So that's how I felt about the situation. Then you got to go back and get a goddamn cap put on it and stuff. And I don't mean to get all deep and stuff about this, but yeah, I got a root canal. Like, it happened, and that shit was not cute. So, I'm careful with the candy I eat now, and I use like the things, not the floss, not the traditional floss, but they have like the ones on the stick. and it's like mint flavor too. Like you can have flavors on it. But anyways, like it's besides the point. So damn, yo, why I get off topic like that? What was I trying to say? Well, I had a point to it. My thing is like, if you're doing something, you notice that it's not really giving you as much pleasure as the outcome of the negativity that you're receiving. Like, do the math and kind of be like, you know what? I don't need that shit. No, like, I know it's easier said than done, but it can definitely be done. I mean, it can definitely be done. And, make sure you're around the right people that can support you. If you don't have people that can support you, then that means that you are strong as hell. You don't need nobody. To be completely honest, a lot of people like Capricorns and shit, they really don't need nobody. Like, and I say Capricorns because a lot of times Capricorns have to do shit by themselves. So they get put in situations where they have to do shit by themselves. And that's because they can do shit by themselves. You don't get put into anything if you cannot handle it. It's simple. Like, that's the way life is. So, and not saying that one person is stronger than the other. If you got the social groups to help you along the way, you got it. But some people don't need it because they are their social group. Like they can motivate and inspire themselves in other ways. So, anyways, I'm done. I gotta get water. So, anyways, thank you for watching. I hope this was a helpful forecast. I'm sending out love and light to everyone. We are all moving towards our purpose, our spirit, and we're moving up from here, moving up and forward. That's it. Up and forward. Peace, yo. I'm out.